Today, it's kind of just going to be like a crochet with me type of video. I am going to be trying to freehand a sweater, a granny square sweater. I've seen so many different types of pictures on Pinterest, on Instagram, on all those platforms with these beautiful granny square sweaters where it's like just granny square, like 6 granny squares in the front and then 6 in the back. I've never learned how to even make a granny square. I kind of just freehanded it because I've learned how to make like those hexagon sweaters, and I think it's kind of similar, the concept. So I think I can learn how to make a granny square, so I'm going to try that. I've only freehanded a sweater once, like a crochet sweater. It's this one. It's a totally different type of material. I don't know if you can see, but it's like super fluffy. It's literally 4 panels sewed together with some cuffs, right? So it's going to be totally different from a granny square sweater. So it's going to be a bit of a challenge, but I'm excited because I have looked for so many patterns and tutorials on this sweater, but I haven't been able to find one that's almost exactly like the ones I've seen. And the one that I did find was on Etsy for like $7, but you know me, I'm cheap. I don't want to buy that. So the colors I'm going to do for this sweater is this white. Don't worry, I have another ball of white somewhere up here. It's like my yarn hammock. You can't really see it, but I have another ball of white, so I'm just using this leftover white. It's like a super white. And then I have, I think it's ice blue or something like that. But it's kind of like a blue teal. I got it from Michael's, but I don't know if it'll last me, so I might have to go back. I hope not. I might have to play a little bit of yarn chicken. And then I have this blue. It's kind of like a, I don't know, indigo? I don't really know, but I have a lot of this, so I definitely won't run out of this. This and the white, since I have another ball of the white and this is such a big skein, I'm just gonna do 2 rows of each. So it'll be like 2 white, 1 of this, and then 2 blue. I already have 1 granny square here, and I think I did okay, because this is like one of the first times I've ever tried making granny square. So as you can see, it's 2 white, 1 of the ice blue, and then 2 of that blue. This was kind of like a test thing. And so I like it. This sweater is meant to be oversized from the ones I've seen. So it'll be like 1 here, 1 here, and then 1 here. And that'll like lean into the sleeve, I think. And so it's going to be also the same thing for the bottom row. And then I'm going to do the same thing for the back panel. And then I think I'm also going to do 1 for the sleeve and like on the other side too. Same thing for this arm. And then I think I'm going to try going in circles around with it. I don't know. I'm going to try. We're going to see. So let's get into the video. I finished the granny square, the second one. So I did them a bit differently, but they have the same color pattern thing. So I think it'll look good if I do. So I can't talk. Here I started with white, and then I went with the ice blue and then the darker blue. And then here I started with the darker blue, went with the white, and then with the ice blue. So I kind of did like the reverse of this, and I think I'm just going to play with the colors for the next granny squares. Like as I did with these two, I'll just alternate what the pattern is going to be. But honestly, it's cute. I love it. Like I'm so excited to be able to put it together, because I don't think I'm going to do any cuffs either. So it'll just be, I have to make the granny squares and then like do the thing around the arm. If that works out, that I'm still like a theory. I don't know if I'll do that. But honestly, so I was filming, well, obviously you guys saw, I was filming myself making this, and I'm not even kidding, having yourself being filmed while crocheting, it kept me so accountable, because usually I'll be crocheting and I'm like watching something, I'm watching YouTube, Netflix, you know, those things, and I'll completely forget that I'm crocheting and I'll zone out on that show. But this time I was actually able to finish crocheting this instead of just zoning out, because I knew I was being filmed. So I think I'm gonna try that. I think I'm gonna keep doing that, even if it's not to be posted. I think I might just film myself so that I can keep myself accountable. But yeah, so I'll update you guys when I finish third granny square. Okay, yeah. I don't know what I should do though. I think I might start with the ice blue this time. But it's still always going to be one row, because I don't want to run out of the ice blue. But yeah, okay. I'll update you guys when I'm done the third granny square. Okay, so I've finished the third one. I really like how it's coming together, because it's like the last row is kind of what I'm going for, like a pattern. So it's like dark blue, and then the ice blue, and then the white. So I think I'll just keep doing these patterns where it's ice blue in the middle, and then dark blue in the middle, and then white in the middle. So I think I'll just keep repeating these 3 squares. It's been like an hour and a half since I last filmed, but I was kind of like relaxing. I wasn't trying to crochet super quick, and I also made myself a snack of chocolate covered blueberries. It was really good. I wanted strawberries, but can't always get what you want. So I have 3 of these. I actually didn't expect to have these done so quick, because it hasn't been long that I've been crocheting. So I think I'm just going to continue with that. I have this much left of this little white thing, so I'm gonna have to take out this one. A lot of yarn. So I'll have enough to do that, and yeah. Good morning, it's the next day. I didn't expect to crochet until midnight last night, but that's what happened. I went to bed pretty late. I finished 3 more granny squares, and so now I have 6 in total, and that's just enough to do the front panel. But when you lay it all out, it's very large, so I think like it even leans down to here. So I think I'll just, for the sleeves, I'll just go round and round downwards instead of adding more granny squares, because then I feel like that'd be a bit too big. So this is my front panel. I'm gonna show you guys a clip of when it's all put together. I'm just gonna make 6 more squares for the back panel, and I think I'll see how it looks together and decide if I want to make more for the sleeve, but I don't think I will. So that's how my thought process is going so far, and I'll update you guys later. So last night I ended up staying late yet again and finishing all of my granny squares that I needed. I have 4 of each color. I have 4 of like the dark blue border, 4 of the white borders, and 4 of the ice blue borders, right? Here's the problem. The ice blue, okay? I still have to do the sleeves after I put all this together and weave in the ends, but I only have this much left of the ice blue, okay? I don't know how much that is going to last me. I'm gonna try to do more of the white because I went and got more yarn, okay? Because I went to Michael's and I went and tried to find this color, but all I could find were these 2 colors, the color Smoke and Blue Haze, okay? These are not the same. I didn't have this yarn with me, so I couldn't compare it, but they're not the same. So I'm going to try my hardest to like have a tight tension on this so that it will be like, I'll have more of it for both sleeves, or I'll do like, instead of 2 rows of white, 2 rows of blue, then 1 row of this, I might do 3 rows of white, 3 rows of blue, and 1 row of this, just so I can kind of conserve it, because I don't want to have to switch halfway or like have to undo it all because this just ended up not being enough. Or I totally just won't use this and we'll use this one, because in between these 2, Smoke and Blue Haze, I'd say that Smoke is closer. Even if this one's lighter, I feel like it's too blue and Smoke is like lighter. I don't know. I think I might use Smoke in the end. But right now, I just have to weave in the ends. I only did one granny square where I weaved in the ends. It's gonna take me a while. So I'm gonna watch a show. I started this show yesterday and I really like it. It's called Blacklist. It's on Netflix and I've been putting it off for like 2 years because I've just been interested in other shows, or like I saw the ad, and usually the ad and like the description of the show don't really amount to how good it is. So I just kind of like kept it on my list but never watched it. So last night I was bored and I had no show to watch. I didn't want to be continuously scrolling on YouTube looking for a different video. So I was like, okay, I'll give it a shot. I didn't even rewatch the ad because I kind of forgot what it was about. So I put it on and I'm not even kidding. I'm on like episode 3 and I love it. And there are 10 seasons. That's insane. This is going to last me so long. So long. I'm so excited. So I'm just going to watch that and weave in the rest of the ends. And I'll see you guys probably when I'm stitching it together, because honestly I don't know how I'm gonna put it together. I think I might do either slip stitch, sewing with a needle, or this trick that I found, because I made a hexagon sweater. You can go check out some videos on my Instagram. I'll link put my name right there. But there's this trick where like you kind of do clusters of 3 to put it together, so it kind of just looks like it's the same thing and it doesn't look like you sewed it or anything. So I might try that. I don't know. I'll tell you guys what I decide on doing, and I'll probably see you guys when I'm putting it together. So I spent the last few hours weaving in all the ends. I also double knotted a few of them, but that's fine. So I was also experimenting with how I was going to attach all the granny squares, and I decided I'm just going to slip knot them. So I have 4 of the 6 for 1 panel already attached. It is pretty big, but that, I think it's a good thing, because I found some flowers that I had made with the color, the ice blue that I was running out of, that I had made like a week ago, and I wasn't planning on using them, so I decided to just frog them and add to it. So the larger that this is and that it like dips into the arm, the less I'll have to do with the sleeve. So I think I'm going to try to make the sleeve with the ice blue instead of using one of the other colors, because I don't want to use the other colors. But if I end up not having enough, I'll restart and I'll have to use the Smoke color that I got from Michael's. So I hope that this is enough. I'm probably going to keep my tension tighter than the other yarns on this so that I have more. This doesn't look like a lot, but you can, I've had balls of yarn like this and I've been able to make so many things with it. So I think I'll be able to do it, but I'll update you guys later. So it's about 4 or 5 hours later, and I like went out and got some treats and stuff like that, but so far I have all of this. I have it all connected front and back panel. I have the head hole right here, the bottom right there. I started one of the sleeves and it's starting to go inwards, but like once I block it, it's not gonna be like that. It's gonna be actually quite bigger. So I'm not really concerned because I tried it on a few times and it fit good. This is pretty big. It's like super oversized, and since I'm freehanding it off of what I've seen in pictures, I might buy the pattern off Etsy at the end if it doesn't turn out how I want, but I'm not giving up. I'm gonna continue this sleeve, and so far it's about to like here because this square really goes into the sleeve like that, so it's about to here. So I'm probably gonna do it up to like here and just like steam it so that it becomes longer, so I won't have to use as much yarn. So that's my update. Next time I update you guys will probably be tomorrow, since I don't want to go to bed at midnight again tonight. I'm not doing that. But I will probably see you guys tomorrow, so good night. Okay, this is the sweater. I did the sleeves and it only reaches to about like here, like you can see halfway down my forearm. But once I steam it / block it, I'm gonna like pull it while steaming it so that it goes longer. And if it doesn't end up being longer like I thought it would be, I'll just add some rows and steam it again. As you can see, I also have some ends that I need to weave in, like all in the shirt and stuff. So I'm gonna weave in the ends and then we're gonna block it / steam it, and I'll show you guys the finished product. So this is the before, and this is the after. I made the sleeves, or like I steamed the sleeves longer, and this I'd say is a lot more relaxed than before. It's pretty big for what I'd like, but I do like the sweater, so that is good. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. I really enjoyed making this sweater with you guys. It's so comfortable. I actually grew to like it a lot more than I did last night, which was the last clip. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I love you guys so much. Bye.